So this is a video on how to play Bonnie Raitt's "Love Me Like a Man." Okay, and what's great about this is it's a classic E blues, and she plays this great. I mean, it's just like a blues master. First, I'm taking this off a live concert. Let's just look at this introduction here. Okay, so good enough. So let's start with the introduction on that. And what I'm going to do at first is I'm going to simplify those licks a little that just show the core lines of what it is. So what it is it's a 4-bar introduction. So the first measure will go like this. Okay. So what are we doing here? We've got the, could you make a close-up on the left hand here? We've got the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and then the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So it will sound like this. So that's beat number 1. This is a triplet, so it'll be like this. 1 triplet. Okay, beats number 2 and 3 are triplets just on the note D, the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So watch this. Okay, so 2 triplet, 3 triplet. So here we got 3 beats. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet. Okay, 4th beat. 4 triplet. Okay, so this is the 2nd fret of the 3rd string to the open 3rd string to the 2nd fret of the 4th string. Okay, here's the whole first bar. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Okay, here we go. 3, 4. Okay, that's a good place as any to get started. Okay, I'm going to go through the whole thing again, adding the slurs and some of the accents. Okay, so here comes the 2nd measure. The 2nd measure goes like this. Okay, let's look at this. Now the first lick is. Okay, let's simplify that a lot and just make it like this. G sharp, the 1st fret of the 3rd string, and then to A, the 2nd fret of the 3rd string and back. So watch. 1, 2, and. Now this is great because it sets up a groove really well. So 1, 2, and. Okay? Okay, a little more complicated. On the 1, let's hammer to that as like a trill. So look at this. Easy enough. 1, 2, and. 1, 2, and. Okay. 3 and 4 triplet. So look at this lick. Now this is a great lick. I mean, first off, it's got, when you play this note, what you want to do is you hit it, and then it goes up just a little bit, and then you crop it. Now let's look at my right hand here for a second, because to crop it, I grab it with the right hand. Okay, so there we go. There's that note. So it's the and of 3. 3 and 4 triplet. So this is the 3rd fret of the 1st string, open 1st string, 3rd fret of the 2nd string, back to the 1st open. So 3 and 4 triplet. Okay, here's the whole measure. 1. So it's 1, 2 and 3 and 4 triplet, second measure. Okay, we got that. Okay, so now we go to the third measure. Third measure is really similar to the first measure. It's going to sound like this. No, that wasn't right. There we go. Okay, so all triplets. One triplet. Okay. Then on beat number 2, it's the second string and the first string being played together. The second string is in the 5th fret. Okay, so it's 2 triplet, and then we're going to move on the next triplet. The second string is going to go down by 2 frets. Watch this. So it's okay. Watch how that goes. So it's 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet. Okay, then 4 triplet, 4 triplet. Okay, here's the whole measure. Okay, gets us into our 4th bar. We've got the hammer on from the open 3rd string to the 1st fret. Okay, so that's on 1. 1 and. So we hit this hammer on, and then we're going to jump down to the 4th fret of the 6th string. So it's 1 and. On the second beat, it's a triplet. 2 triplet. So what is this? This is the open 5th string to the 1st fret of the 5th string to the 2nd fret of the 5th string. So look what we have. So 1 and 2 triplet. Okay, 3. Beat number 3, you strum the B7 chord. Okay, so what do we have so far? Okay, and a 3. Open 2nd string, and on 4 you have, that's a triplet. So it's 1 and 2 triplet, 3 and 4 triplet. Okay, then the groove of the song is going to start. Now the groove will be something like this. Now this is great because here I'm playing just 2 strings. The open 6th string and the 2nd fret of the 5th string goes from the 2nd fret to the 4th fret to the 5th fret. And then on beat 4, I'm playing like an A chord, and then I'm hammering back to that the open 3rd string to the 1st string. So okay, but that's the whole tune now. Let's go back to the introduction. So we taught it this way first. Okay, now it sounds more like she's doing this, but when she's doing those single notes, she's sort of strumming the top 3 strings. So this is much more advanced. Definitely get it down in a single string version first. Okay, sounds something like that. So what are we adding here? We've got a little slide, and we're just strumming those 3 strings. Now, on beat 4, instead of this, it starts off with this slide. Very standard kind of blues sound. Now watch this. First measure, okay? Second measure, I said to do this. But what I'm going to do is on the first beat, I'm going to strum the 3 strings, make a chord. So So then it becomes, okay, and then we get this. Okay, that's exactly how I played it. Now, another fine point on this, she uses a sweep pick. So I'm going to go all the way from 4 to 1, and I'm going to kind of mute out the strings with my first finger. So it becomes, okay, so that's your second measure. The third measure, I think it's pretty much more or less exactly what I did. Okay, but here, instead of this, I'm going to add that slide again. So it's, okay, fourth measure. Okay, we've got the hammer on. Okay, pretty much exactly what I did. Now here's the whole thing. There you go. Okay, so this is an incredible introduction because it covers so many of the really amazing blues phrases done really well. Now I'd like to do another video on how to do the rhythm guitar for it because there's so much stuff in there. Anyway, I hope this works for y'all, and see you next time.